using Cloud CMA. You can access Cloud CMA through your external links. This is where you will end up once you've created an account with Cloud CMA. Right now, I'm going to actually use one of the existing CMAs that I've created and show you how to create a CMA, a limited page CMA, rather than the entire 68 or so pages. You can modify it as you wish, and I'll show you how to use it. Let's edit it. I'm going to use this particular segment. Always put your client's name here, address, and once you put the address in, like in this case, remove it, 186 Sharon Lane. It will have a drop down setup, find your property and link it up. It will then fill in this information in purple coming from the tax records. Advanced information will be filled out down here as well. If you've brought your information from the MLS, then all the MLS properties will show up here. Do not use this right now. We'll discuss that in another tutorial. We'll update the listing and go to the next page. It will show up with a map, and before you customize it, please do not put the price here, because that will actually give you difficulty negotiating your price with your clients at the listing presentation. Here's the summary of prices, and one of the things that you can do is also eliminate some of the properties, or you can add the properties that you feel are within the price range that you want to work with. By the way, there's also more details available from the MLS, as you see it up here, and it will show up on this drop down menu. So you can actually itemize those properties and figure out if those are the ones you want to compare it with the client's property. Let's customize the report, and this is where it gets a little tricky. If you look at the drop down menu on this side, you can add different pages as you see it, and you can apply those into your entire CMA. But it has quite a few pages here already, but if you look at carefully, look at this, you can remove some of the properties, or some of the pages, not properties. So for instance, short sale and foreclosure explanation, you can remove it by clicking on it. Client testimonials, whatever you feel you don't want to show or present to your clients, that you can always remove it from here when you're creating a template. So first of all, this is where you create a theme. Now if you go to the drop down menu, you can find all the way on the top different companies, and you can also find Berkshire Hathaway right on top as well. That will be available to you, just to give you a heads up. So for instance, if I clicked on here's Berkshire Hathaway, it says Kansas taxes, California properties, universal modern luxury. There's different ones available, just a matter of choosing which one you want and take it from there. Okay, so I've got red and blue right now. The layouts, you can choose different types of layouts, and I would normally choose like 2. It just creates a number of pages also, by the way, creating the 2. And with that said, you can also add or subtract any of these. There's also fonts you can choose. I've chosen Times Roman. By the way, you can actually make changes to your custom pages also. Here's something that I've created for my resume. Your company information is coming directly from our web page that the CRMLS picks up and the Cloud CMA picks up as well. So I've got a template saved here, so I'm going to go here. In order for you to save a template, all you need to do is click on it, type in the name. Like in my case, I've created new CMA or main CMA, and I've pasted, or I've printed that name, CMA, and then once you've done that, save it. I'm not going to do that right now. because I already got one already created, so I'm going to say main. I've selected the main template. It's got about 15 pages. I want to publish it.
Welcome to iBuyer Connect. Currently,
It does come up with this every time you get to this point, and there's a cash buyer setup. We'll talk about that later in another tutorial, but that's it, you're done. So once it's actually loaded, your PDF will be available here, your view slides, and you can request an offer. There's an added segment which I just went through earlier, and then here's your copy PDF, copy slideshow link, email report, and create homepage. Homepage is an upgraded version that we'll discuss later on also. And here's the whole CMA that you can work with. Now, to do the view the PDF, you can print it, you can download it, and it will show you all the pages, your information, company information, everything will be here, including your contact information, all the property informations sold, and it will average it as well around down here. And then we'll compare the different properties side by side. And as you see, this is all the different properties that will provide you. Now there's quite a few pages here right now. I'm going to keep going down and get to the final part of it where you can actually then show the clients this part here where the comparable properties stacked and show them how the range pricing that you can actually work with them between 750 to 939, and there's an average square footage. You can use that as always to calculate the value of the property as well. There's a little bit more here. You can just work with them and then take it from there. You can then, like I said, print it or download it prior to the listing appointment. That's it. You're done.